Man, welcome back.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Man. Babe, we had such a success with our podcast last week.
Man, how did you like it?
When I tell you, because you know we do 4 videos, like we Manson comes in and we do 4 video recordings in one day, and it's so cool because people don't realize how tiring, you know, sitting in front of a camera for an hour and thinking of things to talk about and making sure that you're being spirit-led and all those things. And I get so tired.
I know.
But we started the month of November with working out because we are in holiday season.
It is,
And it was so fun.
and we love holidays.
We love holidays.
Yeah.
Babe, do you remember when we first got together and I bought that 12-foot tree?
Gosh,
Do you remember that?
I don't think it was 12. I think it was like 15.
Was it?
Yeah, because the ceiling's only 12. If it was 12.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, we got 12.
So for some reason, I had this bright idea to go get me a tree that was 14, 15. And this man right here was the kindest. Because I don't, listen, in my previous, and we're not talking about my previous because you set me straight on that.
Yeah.
But they didn't have grace for me because I'm a little quirky.
Yeah.
And I, you know, do stupid stuff. You're the kindest person. Like, you never get frustrated at me. You literally took that tree down with all this, remember we had scratches on us?
Oh, yeah.
We took, there's scratches all over us. You took that tree down and you put it in a box.
I had to put it back in the box. I had to take it to the UPS.
You did?
And then they tell me they couldn't ship it.
What?
Yeah, so I had to keep it I kept it, they couldn't ship it that day or whatever. So I had to keep it in the truck for about another 4 days.
You know what I love? I love that I didn't even know that.
Yeah, like, man.
And you went and you took it.
Like, it's like Laurie and Hardy, another fine mess you got me into. Another fine mess you got me in. That's
So
what I'm saying.
listen, babe, from last week, some of the responses we're getting are, you know, people saying that we've really encouraged them to take their health back, to get back in the gym. We got one response that said they're just so thankful that we showed them how to do it from their house because they've been housebound. And that just excites me because I always want this podcast to be something that really encourages someone to get out of their own way. And so, wasn't it funny, too, that I was running out of breath?
Yeah, you was running out. Like, man. That was a quick drive-by workout.
It was because I was trying to talk and hold my fat in.
Yeah.
I was trying to make sure my fat wasn't hanging over my workout clothes.
I think if you'd have hooped a little bit while you were working out.
You do 4 reps of 12 each.
And dumbbells and get the try.
I love it.
Going.
Okay, so y'all listen. If you have not noticed, we are rebranding our podcast. And we're excited because in January, we're going to have a live audience. And it's going to be so exciting.
Live.
I mean, people are going to come be in the audience with us. They're going to ask us questions. We're going to answer them. We're going to have some guests.
We're going to Q&A or we got...
Yes, we're going to Q&A.
Wow.
You know, I used to love Steve Harvey, and I used to love how his show would always...
So you going to get Steve Harvey to come here?
Man, wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be so cool if we get... Hey, listen, we're walking in 2026.
We can get Steve Harvey.
The sky's the limit.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pageant. You know, Miss American pageant can get Steve twice.
I know it. You know why I love Steve Harvey so much? He is the only person that can call the wrong name out and get invited back.
That's what I'm saying. They got him twice.
I love it. It's his sauce.
Yeah.
Okay, so baby, listen. We're going to talk about, I know I have an RTK Inner Circle community that is thriving, but I have seen so many women that are in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s that are still dealing with mommy issues. Just needing approval from mom. And then they've got husbands that are controlled by their mom. And so we're just going to get into that today. And we're going to let Mr. Lowe, with his raw and real, just, he comes from the hood side, I come from the holy side. And so we're going to really get into it. So what I need you to do right now.
It all comes together.
Family. We need you to push that notification, that subscribe button right where you are. I need you to push that notification so that you know when we're on. Make sure that you're turning that notification on because every morning, Tuesday through Friday at 8 a.m., I do a live prayer call. And right there on all my social platforms and all the socials, I'm Real Talk Kim. So you can pick one, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you want to be alerted when I come live. And I also have a master class going on right now. Begin Again, restarting your life, and it's not too late for you to join. So you can go to realtalkkim.com and you can sign up and go back and watch the replays as much as you want, and it's all virtual. So subscribe, like, share, and we'll be right back right after this. Hello, beautiful people. Real Talk Kim here. I am inviting you to join us at Limitless Church in Fayetteville, Georgia, where we are all about connecting people, growing families, and changing lives. Every Sunday right here in the building at 10 a.m. and 11:30, we come together for powerful worship and real community. And I'm always going to bring a message that speaks right to your heart. You can join us in person at 1653 Highway 85 South, Fayetteville, Georgia 30215. At Limitless, you're going to experience the spirit of joy from the moment you arrive with real people, real stories, and real hope. We want your whole family to be saved and in the room. Whether you're stepping into church for the first time or coming back after a while, this is your place to belong. Come expecting to be encouraged, inspired, and reminded that your future is limitless. We can't wait to see you this Sunday. Your seat is waiting. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back. Man, baby, it's November. It's November.
Man, where have the year went?
It's almost 2026.
Went by
I love
so
it
fast.
because it's holidays.
Yeah.
Okay, so listen, today we're talking about things that your mama said. I started thinking about that.
Mama say.
Because, of course, this was your idea.
Man.
And I started thinking about things my mom said that really detoured my life quite a bit. Because my mother used to say things like, us four and no more.
Us four
I
and no
never
more?
saw my mom have a friend.
Yeah.
My mom was very private. It was always just me and Dad, Mom, and Rob all the time. And she said that
I wonder
because
why she say that.
well, because we were pastors.
You don't think your dad had another family somewhere, do you?
No.
I mean, how you?
But this,
I mean, your
we
dad
were
always-
pastors, and sometimes in the Christian world, they say stuff like this, like, at the top it's lonely, which is the stupidest thing ever, because if you're living your life up holy to God, why you gotta be so secretive, right?
At the top is lonely.
Yeah, I was told that my whole life.
We sit outside all the time out here.
At the top.
At the top. I'm like, I ain't calling nobody. I ain't looking for nobody. I'm like,
But it's
man.
because we like each other. Like, we really like each other.
We up here
We're
with
buddies.
We up here with the pigeons.
But on a side note, you and I have a lot of friends.
Yeah,
And
but
so
don't-
my mom always taught me that you don't have friends. Like, I never saw her with a friend. And so my whole life, I never let people get in. I would never, ever let people get too close to me. I never had a friend to call if I was needed somebody to talk to. And I was alone.
So mama say this.
Mama said this.
Mama said
And so I didn't trust nobody.
And now look at you.
And now I got millions of friends.
Mama wrong.
But you know what? There was a shifting factor, and I want y'all to think about this today.
Well, who was wrong?
Mama.
Mama was wrong again.
Because now Mama is 78 years old and has more friends
Yeah.
than me. Mimi is killing it with the friend group.
Yeah.
But it's like when you're being raised,
Yeah.
those things that you should outgrow, but you don't. You let it stay in your spirit.
But if she didn't have any friends, and your mom recently went back to her class reunion, why did she go back to the class reunion?
Because she told me the reason she went to her 60th class reunion
Why?
was because she always wanted to go and she never could go because my dad always had other things to do.
But she don't look at those people as her friends?
Now she does, but she thinks everybody's her friend. She's over the social committee.
So that mean that your mama was wrong
yeah,
again.
yeah.
Mama wrong
And
again.
it was also that she wasn't thinking for herself. Mm-hmm. She was letting my father think for her. And she put all of her time and attention. And I'm gonna tell y'all, baby, community is very important.
Did your dad have friends?
Yes.
Okay then.
Wasn't that crazy?
Oh.
Now that you're asking me this question,
I just want to figure out, because y'all say y'all 4.
And no more.
And no more, like a cult.
Like a cult.
Yeah, I was like, okay, no more.
Yeah.
Nobody else come to the Joneses. No friends.
But now to see her thriving.
But Dad walk out the house, everybody waving, hey, Pastor Henry.
They sure were.
He waving back and stuff.
They sure were.
Hey, honey.
Yeah.
Hey, darling.
Yeah. He'd go play racquetball with his friends.
And
My mama never had lunch dates.
And your mama ain't even got a black and white TV to watch.
We didn't even believe in TV until I was 16.
I know. She knitting. Home knitting.
I don't even know what all Mimi did. Mimi ran the church.
Yeah.
My dad said he needed a keyboard player. Mimi went and learned how to play with a keyboard player.
So
I think that's why I had such a hard time settling down, because I saw how marriage just really like isolated my mom, and I hated that. And so I think that's what's so beautiful. I met you at 50 years old, and here we are thriving.
So your dad was part of the good old boy system.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep the woman home.
Yeah.
Don't work. Give her a little bit of money and stuff.
Yeah.
Now,
I think she got $20 a week.
Yeah. Good old boy system.
Yeah.
Here in Atlanta, Georgia, it's made up of a lot of entrepreneurs and make lots of money, and they are powerful women. That's yourself, that's running companies, pastoring churches all over the world.
Yeah.
And it's coming out of Atlanta.
Yeah.
That women make more than the guys.
But I was telling you yesterday when we were driving down the road, I was thinking about our life, and I said, I really wish we could package up how you and I made this work so beautifully. Because you literally, your dad and mom did a supreme job at teaching you how to be an alpha male, but also you're adaptable.
Right.
And you really came into my life. I was already pastoring. I already had businesses. We worked through a lot of stuff, and none of it was hard. Like, you literally came in and just filled the spots of exactly what a man was supposed to do in my life, in leading.
Well, you see things that your dad, you see your dad being this tough guy. You see your mom being this nurturing, loving, kindness. So
with no life.
Yeah, and that's something that my mom had to do. Like I say, she was a stay-home mom then, and but then when she did got out in the workforce, and she became a nurse. My dad was on the ship, and he made good money back then in the 70s, about $15,000 a year, a month, and we lived in a home which basically it was white and black. It wasn't a neighborhood with just all black. So today we have certain sides of town, but no, it was white and black. Our neighbors was white behind us and stuff too. So that means that we adapted with our neighbors. How do you love your neighbors? Oh man, and I remember they having a fig tree. They always would walk over and give us a fig tree. We had a banana tree in our yard and stuff too as well. So you learn how to adapt as being multicultural. You learn how to get along with everyone. So, but as when you raise in the same household with mom and dad, I think the dad probably had the last say so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because nowadays you see the women wearing the pants. Back then, it was not like that.
Dad would say, told us, so we can't go out the yard. We want to go to the park and play basketball. No, my dad this is why I bought a house where y'all can have a yard. So we got a house. We can't go outside the yard, though. And then ain't no use to going to try to ask your mama. Your mama is not going to override your dad.
No, not like today.
Yeah.
Like, really, in today's world, I remember when I was walking through being a single parent, and my son was putting these holes in the walls, and he kept telling us it was because he was slipping. And he was like, man, I slipped, and he'd put a hole in his wall. We found out later that he was punching holes in the wall because he was so angry. He literally had his car, where he punched his car looked like it was from the junkyard. He had so many anger issues. And I remember in that season thinking, I can be the mom that pacifies him through this because I want to guilt parent him.
Right.
You know, I want to be like, oh, you poor little boy. You know, I'm so sorry you don't have a mom and a dad. I know, I can't keep a man. I could have done all that and just let his behavior literally become hellion. And I remember that it was 18, 19, 20. No. He was probably 20, 21, 22. Wow. And he was going down because all of this happened when he's 16, 17, 18. But I refused to let him do it. I sat both my boys down.
Yeah.
And I said, boys, you got two options. Right. You're going to either go to therapy or you're going to get something, photography, a guitar, something that is going to allow you to get your emotions out, whatever that is. Morgan chose a guitar, Lincoln chose a camera. And
it's working.
Watching these boys at 31 and 29, and they have had a very dysfunctional life for the most part. Now, my parents really stepped in. My brother, you know, they went on vacation with them while I was working. So I had people, but still they were from a broken family. And I always allowed them, I always told them, I trust you till you give me a reason not to trust you. And so now looking at, 21 years old, one of them went to jail. And I remember that night, Angelo.
Well, that's normal.
Oh my gosh, never in a million years. There's nobody in my family that's normal. I mean, that's ever gone to jail. So I was mortified.
I think Martin Luther King went to jail like 27 times.
Well, I was devastated because I was already feeling like the black sheep of the family because I was the one divorced, and now I'm the single mother, and now my son. But he that anger had gotten him into a tight spot.
Right.
And one night he went to jail. And I remember crying in between my mother and my father that night, and I was weeping. This was probably one of the shifts for me too. And I promise you that night, I said, God, do whatever you got to do. And I took my hands off of him. And that night I broke guilt parenting off. I broke feeling sorry for him and my other son off. And I said, we're going to thrive. And when that boy, 6'5", walked out of that jail, he went in that jail just very disrespectful, very heartbroken. Mm-hmm. I mean, he really was entitled to feel what he was feeling, but he couldn't. He can't get through life like that. And when he walked out of that jail, I was standing there, and that big old boy comes walking over to me, lanky, and just wrapped his arms around me and fell on my shoulder and just wept. And he said, Mom, I'm so sorry. And when I tell you, Angelo, never again. I watched shackles fall off of him after that. Sometimes, you have to go to jail to get things broken off of you from your past. Things that maybe your family was divorced. Maybe your dad wasn't in the picture. Maybe
you should have just bought him a punching bag.
I know. I don't know why I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
So he came out a completely different person. And I watched him after that completely changed. I never, ever parented my sons out of guilt parenting after that.
But you wasn't there yet. You wasn't a mother that was saying seeking God.
No, I wasn't.
Going to church. And a lot of
times.
I
was, baby. I was going to church. I just wasn't living all the way right.
So you was taking your boys to church.
Yeah, because we were living at my mom's then.
Yeah.
We go from not going to church for 10 years till we moved in with my mom and my dad.
10 years, yeah.
And literally, listen to me, Angelo, every night there was this revival with Todd Baker or something. I don't remember what his name was, Todd Bennett or something.
Jim Baker?
No.
Oh.
It was this bald-headed man. Yes. And so he was having this revival, and every single night my mom and dad would be laying in the floor weeping. So we go from no church for 10 years to now we move into a house where it is nothing but church every day.
Man, that would just scare me.
Every day we would hear them in there crying and weeping and having church with the TV.
Well, it wasn't y'all four no more.
It was six.
It was six. Us six, and that's it.
Now it was mom, dad, me, Morgan, and Lincoln all living in one house together.
Six, that's it.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, crap.
And so you know what I learned? I learned to not mama say. Like I learned not to make my kids, and even to this day, like my son's married, and I learned real quick.
You like the mama?
Keep your mouth off of it. Let them do it. Let them fall. Let them do what they need to do, and you just be there.
Are you that mama say?
I don't do that.
Oh. Mama say.
Nope. I don't do that. I don't give my boys opinions unless they ask. I'm there if my boys need me.
My mama say,
but I do not get involved in their. I'm not nosy at all.
I think a mama is there, to make sure, hey, let's make sure you respect my daughter and fathers too. But when we see mothers that's raising their kids, single mothers, and that's why we see a lot of single mothers at church, because the man is not there yet, and we see less men in church. Now, we at Limitless, we start seeing half and half.
Yeah.
And some of them bring their
we got a lot of men now.
Yeah, they bringing their kids. So, but when we was raised up with, when my mom and dad got a divorce, it was my mama that took us to church. It was my mom that had everything organized. So when me and you getting ready the night before, we already preparing.
Yeah.
What the Sunday gonna look like.
Yeah.
We already prepared how the crowd gonna look.
Yeah.
We already know exactly how to worship killing it.
Yeah.
So it's now we preparing, our mind, we winding down about 7 o'clock that night. You probably getting back up at 5 or 6. So being with my mom of us going, my mom cooked the breakfast. My mom
did mine.
Cooked the breakfast before we
Mine
went to church.
cooked breakfast every day.
So we looking at the same thing that it's things that mom say that still work.
Oh, yeah.
Those things that still work. I'm talking about like breakfast. We had grits, salmon, croquettes. I'm like, man, I still ain't want to go to church and stuff.
But my mom,
I still ain't want to go to church.
Why?
I mean, like you said, we never been to church.
Oh.
Yeah. Like my dad, he's traveling. So we never went to church.
What made your mom all of a sudden want to go to church?
Well, you got to look at the life. That now you're a single woman.
Oh.
There's nobody here to come to pick you up. And literally, the preacher came and picked us up in this big old Fleetwood Cadillac.
Really?
Yeah, that's how that is. So it was that type of church still today. My mom go to that church.
Really?
United Temple Nuggets. Yeah.
Wow.
Pick us up, that preacher.
Wow.
And then we had our little hook on tie. But like I say, the breakfast part was like, that gave me, that let me know.
It's like a tradition.
Yeah, it was like, man, I'm getting some good breakfast.
Our tradition was we would go to Dunkin' Donuts every Sunday morning.
Wow.
I'll never forget it. Mimi always took us, my mother always took us to Dunkin' Donuts, me and Rob. And she'd have an old-fashioned donut with coffee. I'll never forget it. And I'd have a blueberry muffin. So really, in reality, yeah. Mama says, there's some things that Mama says right.
Some things that Mama say that's
and
right.
then there's some things that Mama was in her feelings.
And then Mama got the dinner on, already got the dinner on Saturday night.
Yeah.
So I can smell those neck bones and those onions, those potatoes in there.
My mama
and I'm
too.
like, man, I can smell that food. And my dad would still have a cornbread flat cake cornbread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how I got so blessed with marrying somebody that can cook like an old grandma, but you sure do.
So that's what I'm saying. Mama say something, and Mama was right. Mama always right. Cause God, how do you lean on God? It wasn't the daddy that leaned on you. It was mama that leaned on God. And then God would lean on...
You're exactly right.
God would lean on the woman and stuff too. And they say women shouldn't be preaching. Well, how did the woman lean on me? The woman that leaned on me got me here preaching to y'all today.
That's so good.
So Mama say...
I remember my mama, baby, we used to, because my daddy was a preacher. We were at church all the time. My mama would have me in that prayer room.
Yeah.
And I remember, it's so funny now on Inner Circle because when she ends the prayer call, she's always crying. And I always have told everybody, as soon as my mom starts praying, she starts crying. Her nose gets red. And I'll never forget, it's those moments that you keep going back to.
So now we go from not just having, we're talking about, I think my older sister was a little older. So we're still talking mama raising 6 kids.
Yeah.
By herself.
Man.
By herself.
Was your dad in the picture?
No, they divorced.
But did he come see you kids and stuff?
Oh, we end up moving out the house and we moved in our aunt home. So now you talking about I don't know what depression, mental and be depressed about anything. I don't know what poor looked like because we were still happy. Yeah. See, the foundation was there.
Wow.
Now we moved in there with a house and stuff with my aunt, and guess what? She got next door. her own church.
Oh, wow.
Pentecostal. So we ain't gonna be.
So your
we ain't
mom-
gonna figure out how to be. But I don't think, what did I really miss? Having a yard, having a house.
Yeah.
I didn't miss none of that. Now my aunt got a church, and I'm over here cleaning up. She said, "Go over there and vacuum the church."
I
honey."
love that.
I vacuum the church. I'm playing that tambourine.
So when your mom and dad divorced, did that leave any scars on you?
I don't think so.
I don't feel like it did either.
I don't think so. Because
Like, you're a solid dude.
But still, my dad, we still came. You know, you got your visitation rights and stuff. So my dad's still gonna make sure that you gonna come. You ain't got no choice. Child support ain't got nothing to do with this. What he say go.
Did it ever come down to y'all acting up so bad and your mom would call him to come over and take care of y'all?
No.
Because your mama's...
My mama still was
She was the boss.
My mama still was that person too.
And you know what your mom reminds me of, Angelo? Your mom's
still-
89.
Yeah.
Your mom still to this day reminds me of, you ain't gonna make her do nothing. Like, she looks like that strong, empowered kind of woman that just, if she was breaking, you would have never known it.
But
'Cause she's solid at 89.
We still have.
She still lives by herself.
We still have women now in yourself. They still are leading and leaders. So it is how they inspire someone to be. Like you say, you're inspiring these women to go out and preach the gospel, go out and open up churches, and
Yes, and
go out
stop waiting for people to validate
start
you.
waiting on your mom to say, "Oh, won't you go out and go? You was doing good over here at the department store."
Yeah.
Hey, mama say.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's the mamas that you're out one ear or another.
Yeah.
Girl, you don't need to do that. You got a PhD.
Baby, I even remember when I was going full-time ministry, and I told Mimi, and Mimi was like, "Baby, you can't do that."
Why?
And I said, "Why?"
Because she only see men doing it.
She said because you need Obamacare. It was Obamacare.
Obamacare.
She's like, you need insurance for you and the boys. I was barely eating, working at Bloomingdale's.
Well, go ahead.
And you want me to say because I had insurance that I never used. And thank God. One thing about Mimi, though, is Mimi completely will be on board with what I do.
She will.
Like, she gonna give me her opinion, but then she's gonna see I'm gonna do it. If God tells me to do something, I'm gonna do it. And she will jump on board.
God overrides.
Yeah.
God override
Yeah.
Obamacare. He can make sure you're never being sick.
Well, and he did. You know, he did. He overrode it. And so today, on our channel, I want you to think about some of the things maybe your mom told you. Mm-hmm. You know, maybe some of the things that maybe all your aunts are divorced. Maybe there's 5 aunts and they're all divorced, and here you are circling the pattern and doing the same thing. And you need to do what I did today in my life, where I finally was just like, man, I'm getting off this crazy train. Do what Angelo did. Yeah. Angelo decided to become the best parts of both his mom and his dad.
Yeah.
And so today, stop making excuses, right? Stop being a mama's boy. Stop being afraid to be a good husband because your mom is putting pressure on you. And moms, listen to me. If you have sons and daughters, let them fly. Stop calling them. Stop being a helicopter parent. Let them fly. Let them fall. Let them know you're there if they need you. But don't enable them. You're wasting your own life.
Like, you gonna sleep with your mom?
I know it. Right?
You know, spend the night party the rest of your life with your mom.
You're in November.
Yeah.
Every single person watching this, Angelo's in November.
Yeah.
And that is enough time before January 2026 hits for you to pursue, reset, rebuild, refocus, and get your life back.
Yeah.
And it can start right this second. Like, you don't have to wait. Stop saying, I'll do it when. And today, do it. Right. Change. Look at yourself and say, this is where I'm at. And change.
Yeah.
And fix it and grow.
Good or bad, whatever mama's saying, you got to figure your life out. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And sometimes you got to go against what she says.
Yeah.
For real.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all, we love y'all so much. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being a part of our lives. Thank you for all the shares. We see your comments. We love reading the comments underneath.
I will respond to them.
Yeah, Angela responds. I think someone came on our post last week and said something, and you said,
Don't block her.
Yeah, he wouldn't let me block her. I was going to block her.
Me and her going to have a communication, and the best way for me to really we understand each other. So let's be friends. Let's understand each other.
Yeah.
You got your opinion, but your opinion is only about you. But guess where your opinion is not at?
Yeah.
In the Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So really this week, y'all, since we're in the last part of the year, your challenge is to ask yourself, what hurts, habits, or hangups are you carrying on that you don't need to? What do you need to do? How do you need to mother different? How do you need to father different? How do you need to show up for your spouse? And really ask yourself, because nobody can change you but you. Nobody can make your life better but you. And it starts with one good choice at a time. You don't live in the past. You live in the future. And you've got enough time to restart, refire, rebuild. Keep hanging around with us.
Man,
Get on my morning prayer calls, man, Tuesday through Friday.
We'll get you baptized all over.
Listen.
Make sure you get your kids baptized. I got baptized in the 70s, so I'm telling you.
Maybe I need to baptize you again.
I thought we already did that when we met.
Yo, you can go to limitlesschurch.live and find out all the details about our church, limitlesschurch.live. We have so much going on. You can be a part of our online community there. You can even serve online. You can be a part of a connect group. We've got stuff going on at the church all the time. And then I have a masterclass going on right now. Go to realtalkkim.com, realtalkkim.com, and sign up for one-on-one coaching, which is my masterminds. Get in my village, my community, RTK Inner Circle. Even the All Access is the step up from RTK Inner Circle, and it allows you to get all my master classes, which I do a master class every 2 months. We're in a master class right now every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's called Begin Again. Starting over, man, just resetting your life. We're doing it before the beginning of the year so that we're ready for the beginning of the year. And so you can go sign up right now, watch the replays as much as you want. It's every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Sundays at 1653, where we pastor. Come see us. 1653, Highway 85 South, Fayetteville, Georgia, 30215. 10 and 11:30, Limitless Church would love to have you.
Mama got all those friends now.
Mama's got all those friends. My mother has she has 8 friends that do everything together.
Man,
and they're all sharp. Yeah. Get up and live your life. Stop crying in your bed. Let's go. Love you guys.